Iran's deterrence model. Missiles, drones, and geography. The most common mistake in military analysis is treating one number as the whole answer. This episode is part of Military Power Lab's Alliance Math series, and the question is simple. What does this power signal actually mean once money, industry, logistics, readiness, and alliances are separated? The headline is this: Iran's military balance is not built like NATO air power. Missiles, drones, proxies, and geography change the equation. That does not mean a simple ranking can decide military power. A budget is a flow of money. A military force is a system. It includes trained people, usable equipment, maintenance capacity, ammunition, command networks, logistics routes, industrial depth, and political will. The first layer is money. Spending can reveal intent and scale. It can show whether a state is trying to expand, repair old gaps, modernize equipment, or signal commitment to allies. But the second layer is conversion. Money has to become contracts. Contracts have to become production. Production has to become delivered equipment. Equipment has to be maintained, crewed, supplied, and trained with. This chain is where many military buildups slow down. The third layer is logistics. Forces that cannot move, refuel, reload, repair, and communicate are not fully usable power. Ports, rail, depots, spare parts, fuel, data links, and command systems often matter more than the headline platform count. The fourth layer is industrial capacity. In a long crisis, the key question becomes how fast a country and its allies can replace losses, produce ammunition, repair equipment, and scale critical systems. The final layer is alliance math. Some countries are powerful alone. Others matter because of geography, basing, reinforcement routes, intelligence links, or their role inside a larger coalition. So the verdict is not that one side automatically wins or loses. The better verdict is this: military power is produced over time. The visible number is only the start. The real question is whether the system behind that number can deliver readiness when it matters.